ultimate guide to moving to Ayden, North Carolina, and here it goes.
Okay, so if you're thinking about relocating to Ayden, North Carolina, we are real estate professionals. We know all the builders. We definitely talk to them all the time, so we can help you with the new construction or pre-owned. Because if you're moving to Ayden, North Carolina, you're looking to move to an amazing city. This is a small town which is Southern charm, Southern hospitality, rich history, and of course modern conveniences to everything. So we are right outside the city of Greenville, but Ayden is one of those places to where you're gonna get more space, so you can barbecue, you can go do some fun shopping. There's some parks, there's some events that we're going to talk about as well. So we're going to talk about the place to eat, shop, and explore.
Exactly. Therefore, the question comes is, well, how is the living in Ayden, North Carolina look like, and what to expect? Because as my wife said, Ayden is a small town, but it's growing city and offering affordable cost of living, including the real estate that we were talking about. The community as part of the North Carolina is very welcoming. People in Pitt County, North Carolina, which is Ayden is one of them, is part of a very friendly neighborhood. And you see also young professionals and growing family to looking for a peaceful place that is not super crowded, but still you have access to all amenities and you can live with your family joyfully. And here we wanted to talk about different things. The first thing, as my wife said, is the proximity to Greenville, North Carolina. Just a short drive if you have a job opportunity or you want it to be close to the city amenities. This is like a 5 to 7 miles of driving, really, Ayden, North Carolina. The second thing is we're going to talk about local shops and restaurants. There are thriving small businesses around Ayden, North Carolina. And also what we wanted to talk about is affordable homes that is our affordable homes that is our specialty as a real estate agent compared to the major cities. And we want to talk about the outdoor activities.
So the first thing we're going to talk about is shopping, because shopping is fun. Let's talk about unique shopping opportunities, because again, this is from vintage to antiques to home essentials. So one, you go to the Happy Emporium, which is a massive antique and vintage shop which has 25 vendor booths on East 3rd Street in Ayden. The second one we're going to talk about is D.W. Picker's Dream, a thrift lover's paradise. I love how to say that. For secondhand furniture, home goods, collectibles. That's on Lee Street. And then you also have, you want to tell me the next one?
We want to have a Lizzie quilt. And also this is a premium fabric, supplies, and classes they offer in the South Lee Street, because previous one was the North Lee Street and this one is the South Lee Street in Ayden, North Carolina.
I made him say quilts. Okay, so next one, Coldstream Home and Hardware. This is if you're looking for your home decor, home improvement, and that is on 3rd Street in Ayden.
And what is the next one? Cindereline?
Cindereline, yeah.
A Southern Imperium, which is a charming boutique filled with the unique Southern-inspired finds, which you can find it again on East 3rd Street in Ayden, North Carolina.
Now we're going to talk about some restaurants, and this is North Carolina, and Ayden is right here in North Carolina, and North Carolina has a very different barbecue than your Texas wing. Our barbecue is great, and it's different. So you're probably more expecting Tex-Mex and not North Carolina barbecue, and that is just something that is absolutely unheard of. If you're going to Ayden, you're going to have some good barbecue, which is my very first one I'm going to talk about, which is the Skylight Inn Barbecue. It's a barbecue joint with authentic Eastern North Carolina whole hog barbecue with the traditional vinegar-based sauce that is well-known in Ayden or in North Carolina in general, and that's on Lee Street.
Exactly. The other one is Andy's Grills and Recreation, is actually a classic American fare with like a burgers, cheesecakes, and plus the arcade games and pool tables that you can find it again other part of the Lee Street in Ayden, North Carolina.
And then there's also the Doghouse Tavern, and it's not just because the husband's upset. No, this is a place with, it's a full bar, live music, dartboard, and that's on 2nd Street.
Exactly, in Ayden, North Carolina. Now we wanted to talk about best diners sport. What is the first one?
It's the Friday.
I'm sorry.
Friday night fish. So it's FRY. So it's for fried seafood, flounder, trout, catfish, southern sides, and this is on 1st Street in Ayden.
West Street. And then
West
a
first.
Little J's Pizza and Subs, which is the best place for the pizza, subs, wings, and comfort foods. And that is on the 3rd Street in Ayden, North Carolina.
Next one we're gonna talk about is coffee, because I'm a big coffee lover. I drive around a lot, so I like my coffee. And I'm gonna mention Folklore Coffee, where they have small batch, locally roasted craft coffee with a good bold flavor on 3rd Street in Ayden.
Exactly. Then the next one is Wendy's.
Wendy's, our kids love it.
Wendy's Goodies LLC is famous for the homemade scratch baked dessert, and also they're using the local ingredients to make all of these things. And that is again on the Lee Street in Ayden, North Carolina.
Okay, so next thing we want to talk about is, of course, annual events. So the Collard Festival is the first one we're going to talk about. So it's a must visit if you're looking for the Ayden Collard Festival. It's the week after Labor Day, but it's also about heritage, 4th of Parade, live music, food vendors, collard eating contest.
Exactly. The second thing that we wanted to talk about is Ayden's Founders Day celebration, a tribute to the Ayden's history and featuring the art display, quilt exhibition, and historical presentation. And that is the early February every year.
Okay, and third thing we're talking about is the Pitt County Fair, which is right here in Ayden as well. I mean, it's not in Ayden, it's a short drive from Ayden, but it's going to have rides, games, livestock. And this is annually in the Pitt County Fairgrounds, so don't forget that one as well, even though it's a bigger event.
Exactly. And also we have Ayden Christmas Parade and Museum Open House, and is a festive event with the holiday floats, bands, and also open house to Ayden History and Art Museum. And this held on December of every year in Ayden, North Carolina.
Next thing we're going to talk about is park and recreation and activities. So first thing we're going to talk about is Ayden District Park. This is going to have a playground, splash pad, dog park, disc golf, bocce ball, which my mom loves, horseshoes, beach volleyball, and that is on Jolly Road in Ayden.
Exactly. The next one is a Veterans Memorial Park, which is a peaceful park honoring military veterans. Thank you for your services, with the tennis court and also playground and picnic area if you wanted to do barbecue. And that is on the 4th Street in Ayden, North Carolina.
Going back to Jolly Road, because there's the Mary Alice Davenport Splash Pad. This is a summer fun for kids where there's lots of water going around and the kids really love it. So it's just also on Jolly Road in Ayden.
And the next one is Dreamfield Escapes, a seasonal event venue that hosting the Winter Wonderland, Easter Egg, and Hans and Frightland during the Halloween. And that is on NC 903 in Ayden, North Carolina.
So Ayden is one of these best kept secrets. It's a small town, but it's not going to be small forever because it's growing, because there's a lot of affordable homes that are in new construction that are being built. It's also a welcoming community, a slower pace of life where you are not sacrificing any amenities by living in a small town. You're still getting everything that you might possibly need. So if you are looking for your home, including new or pre-owned homes in Ayden, we would love to talk to you because we would love to help you.
Exactly. And don't forget to look at all of our playlists, including everything about Ayden and whole Pitt County, including Greenville, North Carolina. We love to connect with you, and don't forget to subscribe in our channel to support us, and see you next time.